Here it is, as promised. If I spin it through. Actually, it's kind of weird. The box is upside down. You open it, the handle's this side. So when you carry it, never thought about that. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, but when you open it, it's kind of the right way. I guess you got to pick a way, right? Anyway, welcome to the unboxing of something very, very special. Something I think might be the first here in the world. It's definitely unboxing, probably review. There's been a couple videos floating out. This is the HK MP7 full-on AEG. This is the premium version by Umarex. This is the one made by VFC. If you can read it right there, if the thing's not all blown out, it is it. So we are rocking and rolling. This is what you guys want. This is what I want. I've seen it hanging on the wall. I've touched it. I played with it just at like trade shows, like at SHOT Show and this last week at MOA. But this is the final, official, real, released, out to the world version. Now, right now, at the time of this video, there's only a small batch of these going to Germany. There's actually a very, very small amount. So if you live pretty much anywhere else, don't get too excited. They're not going to be out yet. But I want to show you guys the final version before it goes. So without any further ado, let's open this thing up together. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to experience this together. Actually, it has been sitting right here. If you watched my Monday video, you saw it sitting there. I have not opened this, honestly. I've been waiting so we can experience this together. And you know what? I'm gonna let the camera, got it. Find that. Okay, I'm gonna let the camera let you guys see. I'm gonna cover my face even. What do we, uh-oh, hang on. There we go. That's it. I can't even, there we go. I can't even see. So what do we got? Oh, everything's in the way. Good grief. So we got the manual. Let me put that aside. I gotta be careful on this one because this one's gotta go back. Magazine, right here. And there it is in the bag. I'm going to take the magazine out. That is actually translucent, slightly translucent. Is it? You can see the mechanism inside, but you can't, just on this part. Wonder if you can see BBs loaded in there. I don't know. Interesting. Just look at the thing. This is dark plastic. It looks like it continues down, but this shroud on the outside, this part here, is translucent, not the base cap with the HK logo on it. You probably, yeah, there you go. I get it so you guys can see it. I'm trying my best to make this so you guys can see it as we go along. You and I are experiencing this together. Look at the follower, pops all the way up. Okay, so that's translucent too. It's a little metal thing inside of it, I guess to reinforce it. It's one of those little followers and it kind of, look, you can bend it that way, you can bend it that way. It's like on a swivel, just left and right though. So it probably feeds every last BB. According to the box, this is a 120 rounder. I'm going to be very careful with this, putting it aside. And then we're going to pull out that guy right there. All right, I'm going to be careful with the box. That is it. That's all you get in the box. You get the mag, you get the instruction book, and you get this guy in a plastic baggie. All right, let's pull it out. Here it is for you guys and gals to see. The MP7 AEG. Let me just go ahead and drop this guy in there. Put him in. Flip him down. This is it. Just going to give you just a moment to reflect. So this one does say the Umarex Sportwaffen Donnerfeld, Arnsberg, Germany on it. Max 1 joule on this. So the power level on this one is going to be different than the rest of the world. It says license trademark of H&K on the side, or Heckler & Koch GmbH on this. Remember, if you guys get like the US version, it's got the big wall of text. This is not the US final version. Let me tell you this. This is the QC'd final version for Germany. We're not talking Asia market yet. We're not talking US market or North America or anything else. So this is Germany and European version. So if you're watching and you're from Europe, this is the version you will be getting. One position stock on this just came on out. Metal right here. I'm just gonna kind of walk through what I'm seeing. I haven't looked at it, I haven't experienced this, aside from seeing it in the trade shows, so we're gonna kind of just go through this together. Plastic stock, a lot of this stuff is gonna mimic the VFC GBB version of this. Front grip that flips down, actually pretty good. It's got the normal little play you get, but actually it springs back. So when you press it, hear that? So it stays forward. Shoulder on the stock, there is like no wobble. So let me just kind of I mean, I'm moving the gun. I'm trying to make this wobble. It's actually very secure in there. Flip up metal front and rear sights. They flip up. They go into place. Circle in the back, post in the front. Probably see them. There you go. Use my face as some contrast there for you guys. My big shiny forehead here, some contrast on that. Flash hider on this one, because it is the European version's metal flash hider. By the way, you want to ask, I checked this at MOA. The outer barrel is metal on this. You have a metal outer barrel on this one. It is positive threads, and that is the inner barrel. It looks like it is made of aluminum. Not a brass inner barrel on this one. Aluminum inner barrel is clockwise, but it's smaller threads, so you're gonna need to use the adapter on it if that's what you want. Sorry, I don't wanna give you guys the wrong information there. Metal flash hider on this, on that, tighten it back down. You do not get rail segments, which is interesting. No side rail segments at all. I wonder if that's because of the battery, but there are threaded screws in these holes. So that hole and that hole there on both sides do have threaded metal tapped screws, not plastic, but they're actually in there set with metal. So you're gonna have the ability to add a side rail panel if that's what you wanna do. Ambi fire selector, ooh, very clicky. Like, it doesn't slop. It's like positive into each one. I like that. I like that a lot. This one stops right at the edge. So if you're a righty, it's not gonna dig into your hands. Lefties, even better, it stops below that. So if you're a lefty, oh man, you're in for a treat. Also, on all the controls, even to lock back the port to just a hop up, that is ambi. Not that it matters, it's a tiny little door there. Wheel style hop up though, with some numbers on it. It's not the rotary style in there, it's wheel style. It's gonna be a little, no, it's not gonna be hard to get to. It's kind of like in, let me see if I can get it for you. It's kind of in there like that. So you can see markings on both sides, white for the safe, red for a single, and then the red for full auto fire on this one. On the back, charging handle, this is a little stiff though. This is kind of very stiff. I'm sure it'll break in over time, but just, it's brand new, guys, out of the box. Top rail is metal on this one. Body is polymer, grip is polymer, mag is polymer, polymer. There's just a few metal bits like the barrel and the flash hider. This part here, this connecting rail, that's plastic. Front and rear sights are metal along with the top rail, like I said a second ago. Looks like the fire controls here on the side are plastic, it looks like. Is that? Let me see, is that metal? That's metal, I'm sorry. That is metal on those two. So the fire selector is metal. Trigger has the safety built into it, so you won't be able to pull it at all. Long trigger on that though. Long trigger. I wonder where the brake is. I'm gonna get a battery here in a second. Magazine release is also here, ambi. Again, just like the MP7, you guys are lefties, righties, but on this one, I will tell you right now, unlike the gas where you press it down and it pops out, this one you have to press and pull. It's not gonna spring out on you. So that's it. Like I said, 120 round mid caps, which are nice. Pretty good, healthy capacity. Not sure if they're gonna do high caps on this one or not. And the weight, this thing is definitely lighter than the MP7 GBB. I'm sure you can add it. Good balance, to be honest. Throw a battery in here, it'll be a little different. So I'm gonna jump off camera real quick and we're gonna find a battery. Actually, I may have one right back here. I'm gonna turn around. In true video fashion, you're not supposed to ever turn around on camera, right? Isn't that the rules? And we're gonna try to find me a battery. Maybe something hiding in here. Oh, here we go. Got a couple of these guys. Let's see if they work. Let's see what fits. See what fits in this thing. So I got your battery. I got a Valor one here from Tenergy. That one's gonna be too big. Hang on, I'll be right back. I got some over here. All right, let's see what we got over here. I got some Titan Power batteries here too. Let's see what we got. That is a long stick. It's not gonna fit. That's a long stick, this 11-1. This is 7.4, 2600 milliamp. Let's see if that sucker fits in there. And then I've got a Valor from Tenergy, 1250. These both, that's 11-1. This is the 7.4. Let's see what we got. All right, so anyway, to get the front off here, it's pretty simple. You just kind of reach under here. You kind of give it a little wiggle wiggle. There's a little clip right here. You kind of wiggle wiggle and then off it comes. Battery goes down the front. By the way, if you guys have the GBB one, you're like, you know that taking that sucker off is so hard. That would almost fit, but it's a little too long. You have to get a kind of a smaller type battery here. and this one is too wide. So I don't really have a battery that's gonna fit. You're gonna need these small buffer tube size. I mean, really on this one, you're gonna definitely need small buffer tube lipos on this to make it work. But we're just gonna toss a battery in here to see what happens. These have got a little basic charge on them. So gun is empty, never been used, never been shot. So we are going to throw the 7.4 on. This is a Titan advanced lithium power battery. It's 7.4, and we're gonna give it a couple cracks here, so. All right, learned something new here real quick, guys. I was like, why won't it fire? I was like, is it a cutoff on the mag? Is it something like that? No, it's a last round cutoff. So you gotta kind of, I'm gonna have to hold this little release, so it's actually built in, so. Now remember, this is a real AEG. Now this is 7.4, so we're looking at not a bad rate of fire on that. But this is a full AEG, remember that. We're not talking about using AEP. This thing actually has real internals, real motor, real everything you're gonna find on a regular lipo. Let's step on up to this 11.1 and see what happens here. So we're gonna get a little zippier rate of fire, I'm assuming. Oh, it wants an 11.1. It was a little whiny on that 7.4. You guys heard it was kind of like, but this one is definitely like, yep. Pretty good rate of fire, or just trigger response, I mean. The pull is kind of far though. Let me see if I can get you guys. Let me see if I can pull from this side. Let's watch. So this is the start. And that's the reset. You hear the click? Watch my finger down here. So it kind of has a little long reset, but that's okay, no big deal. Now for full auto test with 11.1, this is like a 25C it says on this, the Valor battery. Oh, let me hold that little switch down again. Now remember, when you have a full mag, you won't have to hold the switch down like I do. But when you run out of BBs, no more shooty, which is kind of cool. So you're like, what's going on? Nothing's happening. Run out of BBs, right? So here we go. We're going to just do a little quick full auto burst. Yeah, yeah. It's time to clear some rooms, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it with 11.1. I'm going to tell you right now, on the record, don't bother with that. Yes, not really. Yes, you want the 11.1. Not necessarily saying like use the Valor brand, use whatever brand. I just wish I had a, let's see what the Titan Power, oh wait, they got the 11.1 over here. Let's see what their Titan Power does. This one might be a little zippier. I don't know what the C rating is on it. I just want to be fair to all the batteries I have here, so you guys see it with a couple different batteries. I know it's going to be a question for you. So this is the Titan Power 11.1 now, the big boy. Sounds just as good to me. Sounds really clean, crisp, stops all the way around. On that just gives you guys an idea of what's going on. Remember, these are AEGs. This is not an AEP like the Marui stuff that doesn't use the real internals. This thing's going to be upgradable. You're going to be able to throw some parts in. I'm trying to find where I put that plastic piece. Wherever it went, I don't know. So, oh, here it is, so small. To put a battery cap back on, once you actually have the battery in there, you kind of just go right around that flash hider. It's got a clip up top, which nests in. The bottom is the one you're gonna push, and then click, and then click. There you go, you're back to good. One thing of note though, I've noticed, be careful with this magazine. Make sure don't put it in dry like I have, like push it all the way down, and there you go. And that will be, how does that work? Oh, so here's how it works. I don't know if you guys can see a little piece right here. You hear it? That's it, that little piece. That's the part that pushes up and says, don't shoot. When it's got BBs in it, that part goes down as you fill it up. And that way you do it. So there it is, the unboxing, quick dry fire, things like that on this. I will get you guys probably a proper review when the final version ships to the rest of the world of one that's going to be Asia market / North America market when those start shipping, which should be soon. I will tell you this, my prediction on this one, because it's an AEG, because it's so popular, because I was talking to the guys at Hypotokuro from Japan, and he put a post up of this, and he's like, I never get the response on a gun that's a foreign gun, being foreign for Japan, like they have on this, on the post on this. I predict this is going to be like the hot item in 2019 to have. I will tell you right now, just going on a limb, if it holds up durability, there's no major problems. I have shot this, by the way. I've shot an early prototype of this, full auto. Oh, it's so sweet. Had a suppressor on it, tracer unit. It was really nice. It's on my wish list, absolutely. I cannot keep this one, unfortunately, because there's so limited version of this. It has to go back. And it has to be sold. So it's such a limited version, or I think this might even be the factory sample one they keep as a reference. But I want to know what you guys and gals think of this one. A quick unboxing of the VFC MP7 full-on AEG. This is the real one, not that cheapy $60-something one. This one is a premium gun. It's going to be high on the price point, but performance is going to be equivalent, just like on part with a regular AEG. 120 round mid-cap mags, maybe they're gonna do high caps, I don't know. I'm happy with 120 mids, and they are really light. I mean, these things weigh nothing, super light. The gun itself is really light, something I can use all day. It's got all the bits and pieces like you'd find on a regular MP7. I'm super excited, all the trademarks, everything you'd imagine. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you want me to do with this thing? Do you want me to, you want to see something else about it? Do you want to see some close-up photos, something like that? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to try to get some good lighting on this for you as we go out, so you can kind of see. And then that. And then how to adjust. You just kind of lift this little switch here, and out comes that. Man, there's like almost no wobble. I mean, there's no back and forth, and there's zero up and down wobble. I got to say, it's definitely what you'd expect from VFC. I was going to say that. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this. I am wanting one of these when they drop for my part of the world next year. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, go out, play some airsoft, have some fun. But no matter what you do, unbox an MP7 AEG and call your freaking hits.